Hello, friends. I've got one more thing that I want to share with you today relating to last Sunday's sermon. If you remember, in the sermon, I spent time talking about what it looks like to answer Jesus' call to follow him, even when we don't know what lies ahead. We explored the faith that is required to follow Jesus in this way. We thought about the fact that faith comes without a clear roadmap, without a perfectly laid out logical plan, and without a promise of security or success. And most of that conversation in my sermon related to personal faith or to how we need to move forward as a nation. But I also think there's something really important for us to think about as a church when it comes to moving forward without knowing exactly where we are heading. I think it's pretty easy for all of us to see that the church has undergone significant change over the last few decades. Many of us have watched as numbers have dropped, as interest in the church has continued to decline, as the influence of the church has been minimized within our community and culture. And we could spend hours and maybe even days talking about all the reasons why that has happened. But I'm not sure that would do us a whole lot of good. I think that instead of worrying about what went wrong that led the church to this point, we need to hear Jesus calling us again. Do not be afraid, Jesus said. From now on, you will fish for people. And what did those first disciples do? They left everything behind and followed Jesus into the future. Friends, if we're being honest, the future for our church fills us with some level of fear. The things that we could do before that would draw people in, things like providing dynamic worship and great programming for children, just simply aren't enough anymore. They're not keeping our churches relevant and vital in the community. And the truth is, I don't have the answer. I don't know what will work. The path in front of us is not clear. The track that we have comfortably rode on for so many years has dropped off below us, and the way forward is not immediately visible. But Jesus said, do not be afraid. We are not called to have it all figured out, to know what will work and what won't, to be able to assure a successful path forward for our church. What we are called to do, though, is be faithful, to follow Jesus, to trust that Jesus will teach us new ways to make a difference in our community and to share with people the life-giving love that Jesus has to offer. The session and other leaders of our church are working hard to identify new ways to grow our congregation so that it will be vital and will work to make a meaningful difference in our community. I invite you to pray for the future of our church and to keep your eyes and ears open for where Jesus might be calling us. Grace and peace to you and your family this day and every day. Amen.